Does this thing work at all? Of course it doesn't. Why would it? Alright. Man, the wind's howling. I got this. Can you see what I'm looking at here? Yeah. I got the shroud off. We're gonna just start eyeballing stuff. Remember where that was for 5 minutes? So, this tube's not going to work out. Now, I know, big hole here. We'll do something with that. But, you know, having a gap here is, at this point, the least of my worries. We're going to have to cut this tube off here and reinsert it lower. That's going to be the first modification that we do. Man, you talk about being committed when you do that. At least I think it is. Yeah, it's not even close. That's going to work. That much anyway. Let's see where our pipes are at here. Yeah, right there. I think with the help of some flex hose, which I know will look like hell, but you know, we got not many choices here. Can I bring that down any? I think I could, because it's going to miss all this stuff down here. Stick these blocks out. I may have this higher than it needs to be. Okay. Now let's see what we got. Can this come out some? Yeah, I wasn't counting on that. Okay, this is going to take some thinking. I can't just rush into something here, because once something's cut and rejuvenated with some solder, put back together, then, you know, no warranties, no nothing. And once I cut something off of this radiator, man, it's all over. I have to dig into my IRA and get a real radiator then. But you know, that's the worst case scenario. More money fixes everything. Don't let people tell you it don't. People that say money isn't everything, they have money. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm not going to waste any more film on my cobwebs and my brain running, so I will be back. Well, oops. There we go. We're still on this project today. We just started it yesterday. Sure hope this works. Anyways, I got a piece of strap steel here yesterday from the tractor store, farm store. I got some what all did I get? Oh, some flux brushes and some acid core solder and a whole bunch of bolts. Yeah, there we go. Whole bunch of. I just guessed on these sizes to hold down that radiator, so they're probably wrong. Anyways, we're going to take that strap and make something that goes from there over there and holds that up, hopefully. That's the idea. So, good luck to us. Point the light at me a little bit. Oh, this is going to be hard to. It's going to be really hard to decide if I'm even in the ballpark, but I think I am. Take the radiator. First, I got to find my marker, which God only knows where I threw that the last time. Well, I guess I'll have to go in the house and get one. I swear, I spend more time just looking for crap than I ever do actually being constructive. Okay, found it. I think what we'll do is we'll put the rad and we'll turn it upside down. Lay this there like that. I don't know what that is. Alright, well, we'll give it a shot. Does this thing work at all? Of course it doesn't. Why would it? Let's see what we got. I think a cleaner piece of cardboard's in order here. Here we go. Okay, it's still got some heat, so that was on that side. Okay, so we definitely, you know what, I gotta get this damn headlight wire out of the way because this is just not working out. Alright, both of these are gonna have to come up more unless I wanna, yeah. Alright. Boy, that got hot. We can tweak it. This doesn't have to be perfect. Alright, well I got it bent up here, but man, I missed it by a mile. It does fit the radiator, but we need to find the center of this. That's what we need to do. I don't know if you can see or not, but I rebent all this on both ends and marked out and drilled some holes. There we go. So we're going to see how it fits. I can't remember which way it goes here. Oh, this way. See if it fits down over these. Ho ho! Look at that. Are you killing me? That looks pretty dang good. Let's see here. Wow. That's going to be all right. Well, now I got to drill holes in it to go up into the fittings in the bottom of the radiator. Don't get overconfident. We all know that something's gonna come up and bite me in the ass. All right, let's make a arrow here so we know which way goes forward. And let's see. So and another arrow on the side I can actually see. So this goes back here. Nope, that's not. Almost made my first mistake. And over. this in the center. Oh, there's a little dot right there, a little divot. All right. We're gonna say that's center. Here's where one bolt goes. Here's where the other one goes. If this works, it's gonna be a miracle. Next, let's get these bolts I bought and see just how way too big I bought them. I can see right now that the first one ain't gonna work. It's probably nothing that a little grinding won't fix. Oh, look at that. Fits right in there. Needs a little bit taken off the top here, just so it'll slide in real good. We'll drill these holes first, and then we'll worry about the bolts. Okay, well, just got back from the swap meet. Got a few little treasures that I'll show you. Probably the biggest, well, let's start off with the smallest over here. Pretty exciting. Piece of rubber radiator hose. But it was $5, and this stuff's expensive now, so I grabbed it. Alright. And something I've been looking for a while, a mechanical heat gauge, temp gauge, with this kind of end on it. I tested it with a lighter and it seems to work, so we got that. Now the big one, I got a luggage rack that goes on the running board. $30, done pretty good. I've wanted one for some time, but I've seen them on eBay for about 60 to 80. All said and done, get them home, probably about $100, a little more. I just couldn't justify it. When I saw this one for 30 at the swap, I decided to get it. That ought to work out pretty dang good. So, yeah, that's the treasure from the Monticello swap meet. Now back to our show. All right, I kind of hold it up here. Kind of heavy. Anyways, I got it on there. Only drilled one hole in the wrong spot. That's pretty good for me. That's kind of my personal best. So let's just easily take this over here and set it down. All right. Now I can see kind of where I need to cut those bolts off at. So, yeah, that's the next thing. I got plenty of clearance between these new brackets and this too. Okay, well, this neck won't fit through this hole, if you're even seeing what I'm poking at here. Alright, yeah, we got to do something here, which is, once we adapt this, there is no turning back. But there it is, it's sitting down there on its bracket. I just got this leaning up here where it kind of goes. So, there's going to be many adjustments between here and there and all that, but I think that's going to work. Yeah, I can get at the dump valve over here. But we got to change this. Here's the plan. Can you hear me? I'm going to see if I can sweat this off where you put the water in. Sweat this off this tank, and I'm going to cut this out of here for the rod that goes back to the firewall. We're going to attempt to solder them to that new radiator, which I believe will more than likely take care of any kind of warranty I've got on it. So there's that. So yeah, maybe it'd be best if I just kind of did that and then showed it to you, because I'm just face it, I'm just going to start editing out all the swearing, because there's going to be a ton of it. Would like to use my old-timey torch on it, but this is no time to play around. This is time to make it work. So we shall see. All right, let's give it a shot here. See how much stuff I can set on fire. Might as well shut off these tanks. All right. You know, you ever hear the joke about ham and eggs? Yeah, chicken is involved, but the pig is committed. And that's what we're about ready to do. This is the pig, and it's gonna be committed. If I get it started. There she is, boys. There's no turning back. You know, usually I'm a really calm kind of guy, but I am so ticked off right now. Man! After last week's show, when I started the Radiator project, I got this call from some guy up in Canada telling me I'm doing it all wrong. He told me he was a big deal on YouTube, you know, before the cocaine habit kicked in. And that he had a radiator that was certified and he had all the receipts from the local Walmart for it. Well, all I got for my trouble was ripped off. Now I warn you, if you don't like drama or confrontation, you might want to tune out on this next bit, because I'm calling this lowlife and I'm going to demand satisfaction.
Oh, geez, not this idiot again. Speak!
Hello? Hello? Yeah, is this Carter's Hairstyling? Yeah. Hey, that radiator you sold me is junk.
You mean the one I told you was complete garbage and you shouldn't waste your time with?
The top's missing off of it. It's got a big hole in the side of it. It's ceased to be. It's passed on. It's an ex-radiator. So what are you going to do about it? Can I get a refund?
No.
Are you going to refund my shipping?
No.
That's no refund and no refund on the shipping. Okay, got it. All right, well, I can live with that. Have a good day, sir.
Hung up on me.
I'm sorry you had to witness that. You know, YouTube is no place for drama. All right, I cut this overflow pipe off, and yes, I got out my paperwork and I found out that this does void the warranty, taking a death wheel to it. What I wanted to do is I wanted to see if there was a way to snaggle this thing down on there. I think we're just going to buzz this lip right off. I think I might be onto something here. Just in case I lose it and start throwing stuff. I'm going to shut the camera off for a minute. Well, there it is, kinda. I think we're going to have to try to make this a little bit of a radius here so that this sits in the middle, but I'm going to solder this onto this existing hole and that should be alright. Got this little part here that's kind of a pain in the ass, but you know what? I think we're getting close. Looks good that way. Yeah. I think it's going to work. Okay. I just crudely bent this out a little bit. I mean, I'll have to go back and, you know, make it look like something. But now the neck fits up through here good, as you can see. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with that so far. Now we've got to figure out what we're going to do with this bad boy here. Got to figure out how this is going to work. So, yeah. We shall see. But hey, this is good enough for me. It's better than $1,000 plus shipping for a radiator. I just couldn't go that. Just on principle. Okay, well, we went in and had some lunch, and picked up a Walmart order, and I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to solder that on that neck. I think that's what I should do next. So let me get set up here and we will do it. Well, I think I need some sandpaper on that. If I can find such an item in here. But that's the main thing with the soldering is cleanliness. So I'll take care of this, and you don't need to watch me clean this with sandpaper. Alright, I got this cleaned up pretty good, and that's going to set right on there. And we're going to solder it right to this lip here. I don't know. This lip, I've cleaned this all off. I've cut it just, you know, I think I showed you how I cut the top of it off. Anyways, this is going to go down on here, and I'm going to solder it right in that ring right there, right here. So on, and then that will give me my original top. Now, this is not, I repeat, not a tutorial on how to solder radiators. I'm just trying to get by. That's all I'm doing. Just trying to get by. So I think what we'll do is we'll put a little more flux in here, and we're gonna just set that right down on there like that. Got my solder rag. I'm paranoid about loosening this neck on this thing. So I'm going to put these wet rags on here. This is probably overkill, but I really don't want to have any problems at this point. So there. All right. Now I got a rag here for me. Let's see what we can do. We'll heat it from the outside and try to get the heat down in there like that. All right. Let the swearing begin. Take my glasses off for this. Probably should have safety glasses on, but you know, no. I also have a wet towel down inside there. So far, so good. A little more right there. That's as good as I can do. That stayed pretty cool down there. That was the main thing. I wanted it to stay cool in this area, right in here. I just want. So now we're going to be able to do this. It's our new radiator. All right. Well, that much is a relief. Now, we've got this overflow, and I'm not real sure how we're going to do that. But first off, I'm going to try to pull this wet towel out of here. There we go. Got a little heat in it. All right. So now we got to figure out this overflow. And I might have to sit down and think about that a while.